Hello, AlexDidz here, and welcome to my beginner-friendly perk guide to Dead by Daylight. This will be an introduction to those who just picked up the game and are looking at where to begin, or to returning players who are looking to get back into it. A great starting character is Meg. Two of her perks provide immediate boost to your chances of survival. First is Sprint Burst, which is exactly what it sounds like. But to get an exact definition, it goes a little something like this. When starting to run, break into a sprint at 150% of your normal running speed for a maximum of 3 seconds. Causes the exhausted status effect for 40 seconds. What this means for you is, the moment you press shift to run, you gain a burst of speed for a few seconds to get away from the killer. It forces you to walk around the map, sure, but this is a great beginner's burst of speed perk to start with. The second perk is Adrenaline, a survivor favorite. You are fueled by unexpected energy when on the verge of escape. Instantly heal 1 health state and sprint at 150% of your normal running speed for 5 seconds when the exit gates are powered. This can save you from getting downed, makes it easier to get away, and can even get you up if you were left down. Personally, I can't play Dead by Daylight without it, as it saved me too many times to count. Alas, there be times Adrenaline doesn't work out for you. However, the times it does work for you are far too memorable versus the times it doesn't work. Once you've unlocked Sprint Burst and Adrenaline in Meg's Blood Web at levels 35 and 40, Self-Care is the next coveted perk which Claudette has. Unlocks the ability to heal yourself without a healing item at 50% the normal healing speed. Increases the efficiency of healing items self-heal by 20%. And thus, when you're injured, find yourself a place to hide, press that M1 button, and begin to heal yourself. This is great for beginners, as it's easier to go out and interact in the game when you're at full health versus when you're only 1 hit away from getting downed. New Dead by Daylight players might find the game a bit daunting at first, but being at full health and running around interacting in the game means more experience, which means you getting better at the game. Now that you have the holy trinity of beginner perks, you can go after whichever perks that I'm about to discuss. Nia has 2 solid perks in Balanced Landing and Urban Evasion. Balanced Landing. Your agility is incomparable. Cat-like reflexes reduce your stagger duration from falls by 75%. Upon landing, start sprinting at 150% of your normal running speed for a maximum of 3 seconds if non-exhausted. I prefer Balanced Landing as I get to determine when I want to get that burst of speed. Plus, even when I'm exhausted, I'll also be able to get that stagger fall reduction. Be aware that Sprint Burst and Balanced Landing are exhaustion perks. Exhaustion is a cooldown for your burst of speed. I'm letting you know this now just in case you thought of running Sprint Burst with Balanced Landing. Nia's other notable perk is Urban Evasion. Years of evading the cops taught you a thing or two about stealth. Your movement speed while crouching is increased by 100%. And thus while crouching with the control key, you can move faster around trees, structures, whatever. It's probably the best stealth perk in the game, but be cautious as you don't want to mold your gameplay around it. If you get too dependent on this perk, you might not know how to lead a killer on an extensive chase later on in higher ranks, which is detrimental to your gameplay. All of Dwight's perks are powerful, but Bond I find to be the strongest, incredibly simple yet effective of them all. Being near teammates within a certain range reveals them to you. In this game's case, their aura, which is yellow. This serves as a great tool to gain info from your surroundings, like a map would in other games. It could show if a teammate is getting chased, reveal location of someone who can heal you, or you could lead the killer to your teammates if you want to potentially lose aggro. Even the absence of your teammates' auras makes for good information. These are some of the many ways Bond can be useful. Jake's Iron Will is a conditional perk that makes your survivor silent at max tier when injured, a tool that can give you the slip from a killer. Audio is extremely important in this game, and killers gain info on your location once your character makes sound while injured. Last but not least, a perk any survivor can find is We'll Make It. Helping others heightens your morale. For each survivor you rescue from a hook, gain an additional 100% speed increase while healing others for 90 seconds. Not only is getting someone to full health clutch after you've unhooked them, but having a healing speed buff for 90 seconds is plenty of time to restore your injured teammates to full. That's all I've got on this segment on beginner-friendly perks. Next direction you can head towards is Dead Hard, a David perk, and Borrowed Time, one of Bill's perks. Thank you for watching! I hope this video brought you some insight on where to start your Dead by Daylight adventure. Have a great day.